You know, light can completely transform how your home feels. I mean, it's the real difference between a space that's just a place you live and one that actually feels alive. Today, we're going to dive into how a minimalist, Nordic-inspired approach to light can take your home from just functional to something truly extraordinary. Let's get into it.
Seriously, think about it for a second. You know that perfect, warm, inviting glow? It's not too bright, not too dim. It instantly makes you relax. It's what makes a house really feel like a home. That's a pretty powerful feeling, isn't it?
But let's be honest, if you've ever tried to create that vibe yourself, you know it is so much harder than it looks. It's a really common struggle. You buy a cool fixture here, a lamp there, but something always feels a little off. So let's talk about why that is. Okay, let's break down exactly why that generic, off-the-shelf lighting so often just misses the mark. Because it's about so much more than just brightness. It's about the entire atmosphere of your home. So these are the typical issues, right? Standard lighting can make a space feel cold, uninspired, like it was just an afterthought. There's no real flow, no connection between, say, a grand stairwell and a cozy living room. And what's the result? You get this decor that feels kind of choppy and disjointed instead of one unified, welcoming home. Okay, so that's the problem. But the good news is there is a solution. And it comes from this incredible philosophy that perfectly blends beauty with purpose. Let's dive into the Nordic approach to design. See, at its heart, Nordic design isn't just a style. It's a whole philosophy. It's all about finding that perfect, sweet spot where every single object, and especially a light fixture, is both super useful and stunningly simple. It's a complete shift in how we think about lighting our homes. And this just shows the difference so clearly. We're moving away from lighting that's just functional, often harsh and isolated, and we're moving toward an approach that's holistic, warm, and cohesive. It stops being just some ordinary thing in your house and actually turns illumination into an experience.
So that all sounds great in theory, but what does this philosophy actually look like in practice? Let's see how it builds from room to create that amazing seamless flow we've been talking about.
Here's a perfect example of how it plays out. In a stairwell, you could have this incredible cascading chandelier that becomes a breathtaking focal point. Then in the living room, a sleek ceiling light sets a relaxed, refined mood. And over the dining table, a graceful pendant light is designed specifically to encourage those close, intimate conversations. Every light has a job to do that goes way beyond just helping you see. This quote just nails it. That stairwell chandelier we just mentioned, it's not just a light fixture. It's a full-on architectural statement. It's one of the first things your guests see, and it sets this tone of elegance and warmth from the second they walk through the door. And of course, the materials are just as important as the design itself. This style is inspired by nature, so you see a lot of high-quality metals, beautiful natural woods, and elegant diffusers. The whole point is that this isn't about some trendy, disposable decor. It's a commitment to creating something with timeless appeal that's built to last.
Okay, now we're getting to the real emotional core of this entire concept. It's a single word that explains the feeling that Nordic design is all about creating: hygge. Hygge, pronounced hygge, is a huge part of Nordic culture, and it's totally connected to their environment. I mean, think about it. If you're dealing with long, dark winters, you get really, really good at making your indoor spaces feel incredible. It's not a luxury, it's essential. It's all about that feeling of cozy contentment, and you know what? Light is one of the most powerful tools you have to create it. So how do you actually create hygge with light? Well, it's pretty simple, really. First, you want to use soft, diffuse light, not harsh, glaring light. Second, choose fixtures made with warm materials like wood or brushed brass. And finally, and this is a big one, use dimmers. They give you total control over the mood for any occasion. So as we start to wrap up here, it's so important to see this as more than just a decorating choice. When you invest in this kind of lighting, you're really investing in a lifestyle. It goes way beyond just a simple fixture. When you look at the long-term benefits, it all just clicks. You get that amazing cohesion throughout your entire home, plus a deep sense of comfort. Your decor is instantly elevated to reflect your personal style, and because the design and materials are so high quality, you're getting lasting value. And ultimately, this is the key takeaway. When you choose a light fixture with this whole philosophy in mind, you're not just solving a practical problem. You are acquiring a piece of art, one that enhances your home, your mood, and your day-to-day life. So,
This just leaves one final question. As you look around your own space and you really think about how you want it to feel, is it time to stop settling for ordinary and illuminate your world the Nordic way?